DaHanG, they are readied up. It's the first map. It's best of 5, of course. It's the third time these guys have faced in the finals. First it was 3-0 to DaHanG. Second it was 3-2 to DaHanG. Can this time it be 3-2 to Rapha? Well, we know it's going to be 5 maps because everything goes all the way today. And there you go. Off the start, it's looking pretty good for... well, DaHanG I think is not looking too bad, and that's some good damage, but Rapha turns around. So, how do you call this on the start, Cooler? How do you like Rapha's chances here in the opening? It looks pretty even so far.
It's okay, because he has got a red, and now it's kind of preparing for the next Mega Health, of course. Also, he has like all weapons.
Whoa.
And that's it.
DaHanG is just like, oh, I will just come and kill myself.
Yeah, DaHanG just like bring a free frag for Rapha.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Anyway, okay. Rapha is super stacked now. Rocket jumps up. Good timing on the yellow. Stealing everything away from DaHanG he can. Some good plasma coming out from DaHanG onto Rapha, and Rapha is trying to find a way to attack DaHanG here, because DaHanG is playing the angles really well, and I like Rapha shooting away the health as well. And we can see that DaHanG is really low. Great prediction from Rapha. Really nice. This is not a good way for DaHanG to start the best of 5. This is not a good way. Ah, we need to make predictions. What is your prediction? 3-2 to Rapha or DaHanG?
Yeah, let's say 3-1 for Rapha.
Okay, I'd say 3-2 for Rapha. Okay. So now we got that out the way with. Rapha is still as stacked as ever, and DaHanG is running around 55, 75, not too healthy, but he's not too badly off, and Rapha is actually out of position for Mega. This is DaHanG's position on Mega, but unfortunately he doesn't go for it, and Rapha does a great rocket jump. I like that a lot. All the way across, and manages to scoop up the Mega. The yellow's just there as well, and he attacks. DaHanG is in trouble. Rapha's LG is locked on him, and DaHanG is so weak, but Rapha manages to get the kill, so DaHanG's on -2 already. So it's pretty good. Pretty good start for DaHanG. And there he goes with the attack. Well, this is really nice. Oh man, he misses a couple rockets. -3. Is there a way for him to kill himself with a lightning gun? I don't know, maybe he'll find a way. In the Quake World it works, but Rapha is off the spawn, knows DaHanG's weak. Unfortunately, the Mega pickup will keep DaHanG alive and breathing for a moment longer as he pushes his way around to the red. This could be a really sweet spot for DaHanG, but Rapha, oh, he misses the rails, so yeah, perfect for DaHanG. So DaHanG's on -1 now, so it's pretty good. And he's going to find Rapha once again with the plasma and just melts him easily. So there you go, another frag. DaHanG is doing pretty well now.
Yeah.
The start did not get to him.
He's waiting for the next Mega, I guess, and it's enough time for the next red, of course. And it will be a fight, of course, and it's leading already.
Okay, so Rapha is just killing DaHanG right now. That's what he's doing. It looked pretty good, the lightning gun there, and Rapha was in a really bad spot. Oh my god, Rapha's killing himself now, shooting the rocket against the wall. But Rapha had a lot of really efficient damage in that fight with the lightning gun, so that's going to really slow down DaHanG's momentum that he was building. Ooh, Rapha gets caught by a rocket from DaHanG. It looks like DaHanG's doing really well now.
Yeah, I'm surprised how fast everything changed.
Yeah.
On that map, like 2 minutes ago it was 4 frags lead for Rapha, and now it's already 4 frag lead for DaHanG.
Yeah. Do you like what is Rapha doing at the moment? What is his idea? What is his plan, do you think?
I think he's just running.
Okay, yeah.
I don't really know how to say about what he's doing, because DaHanG is not giving any chance to him.
Yeah.
To play the way he wants, really.
Yeah, and I guess that speaks to
yeah, also only he has to do is just like trying to defend himself. Defense.
And it looks like he's getting a bit frustrated. We saw a bit of chatting there. dot from Rapha on the chat. As Rapha now gets some nice LG onto DaHanG, but DaHanG is also returning it. Rapha's screaming, he's looking for a really nice rocket or two, and he just misses them there. If he would have gotten a direct or something, direct rocket, he'd have an amazing follow-up. How low he is from the plasma now. Oh, great damage with the plasma from Rapha. We've seen some really nice plasma today. So many nice moments with this plasma gun. And here is DaHanG with the lightning and the rail combo. I wonder if DaHanG is going to kind of break Rapha early on, because he is really kind of just smashing Rapha right now.
Yeah.
And there is still a lot of time left, 4 minutes. So Rapha has time, but 11-1 now. But DaHanG is he's not so stacked. It's definitely an opportunity somewhere here for Rapha. Do you think Rapha is a player that is very good with his mindset? Like he maintains the focus, doesn't let emotions get to him, or do you think he's a more emotional player?
Yeah, of course. Probably every player is an emotional player because we are all humans, of course. But
except Toxic.
Toxic.
Yeah. When he was playing Quake 4.
No, he doesn't show it, but still he is, of course.
That's actually true. Yeah.
But about Rapha, probably he doesn't really practicing, I guess, and that's all he needs, in my opinion. Because we can see that his skill is not like on that level and on that form as we know.
I guess that is actually like a really good point, because it can be really frustrating to play in a tournament game when you really want to win, when you know that your shape isn't like at the top where it should be, and that can be really frustrating. So that could definitely be it. But let's see, Rapha is of course, a champion, a world champion, and he is got so much experience, so it'd be really cool to see how he tries to bring things back into his hands. But it looks like DaHanG, he's been playing really solid, and he's been hitting his shots, and Rapha just hasn't been able to get the chances he needed against DaHanG, and the risks he took didn't pay off, and the 50-50s he took didn't go his way, and stuff like that. So it's also, I guess, something to do with the map, you could say. The momentum is very important here. And look at the rails onto, oh man, Rapha just gets smashed, completely crushed by those rails. DaHanG. Oh, nice grenades, but Rapha comes in with speed, attacking onto DaHanG. He gets it, but he has 2 minutes to make 9 frags. It's totally doable on this map, but it's going to have to be so crazy. And he's got 8 health, and where are the 25s? They're not there. 18 health, and there's 125. Mega's coming up in 15, but that rail's really going to set him back. DaHanG is right here. Pick up some shards. Got the Mega in 10 seconds. So DaHanG has got a nice position here to defend this Mega. And yeah, it looks like he's going to be able to kill a lot. Whoa!
Nice.
That was pretty crazy. Pushing DaHanG off that Mega whilst he's standing on it. And it picks it up, so... Okay, Rapha, it's time to hit everything. Go! Hit. No, that's a miss. That is also a lot of missing. Come on, we need some rails, something. Or else you're going to be losing toxicity. And definitely DaHanG played super well. DaHanG played super well, so he deserves this victory. But Rapha, we're going to need to see some better shape from him. He's not hitting very much, 29% rail in this one, and rail is so important on this map. And I guess you could say some of it's down to DaHanG's dodging and the fights that DaHanG picks, but there is some pretty nice solid railing from Rapha. He's picking up the pace. If he just had 2 more minutes, then he could win the game.
Yeah, of course.
So Rapha's showing that he's not outskilled. Nice rail from Rapha. Really nice pixel rail there, right around the corner. And DaHanG is slow spawning. He knows that if he just slow spawns, he wins the game. And there is another frag for Rapha, maybe.
Pink.
Unfortunate. But we will move on to the next map, and it's best of 5. So Rapha, of course, has plenty of chances. Whoa, lots of damage there with the rockets as Rapha tries to chase his opponent down. And there you go. DaHanG and Rapha, 11-7 for DaHanG in the first map, Toxicity. And good games called by both players, and I think that was a pretty nice game from DaHanG. Do you have any comments on what you saw from DaHanG? Pretty solid.
Nice game, of course.
And we're going to move onwards. And I have to say that I actually have a good feeling about Rapha, even though he lost the map. Like what he was showing towards the end showed that he just needs a little bit of luck, and he wins the map. I think he's close.
Say, yeah.
It's campgrounds, so the beginning is always really interesting. So we'll just let them go for it. And here we are, second map. It's campgrounds between Rapha and DaHanG, and these guys are both really good here. I personally give Rapha the edge, but at the beginning we got DaHanG jumping on. Is that normal? That's not really too normal, right? Anyway, I mean, at least, like, you know, he got the right items and didn't take any damage, and he gets the rail too. Isn't it pretty nice?
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the red spawning here. He's gonna probably go and use this bridge. The positioning is quite strong, but the delay from Rapha is really nice, forcing the mega and the red to be really at the same time. And that's often a really smart move, but sometimes it can backfire. Great damage coming out from DaHanG. Hits another rail. Wow. Can he get the angle? Oh, just misses it, just as Rapha picks up the mega. But definitely DaHanG, even after the interesting bounce pad spawn, managed to really make a great start for himself. From connecting with those shots with good positioning, really worked out very well. And he's on the bridge, and that's a good spot. You know, jumps down for that red. And what do you think about Rapha's position? He's got 25 armor. You know, like, how much trouble is he in?
I didn't understand why he chose plasma gun for that fight in the beginning on the red armor. Maybe he didn't have a lighting gun, but I'm not sure, because it was a kind of distance fight, and not understandable a bit for me.
Yeah.
But still, he made so much damage to DaHanG, and now it's the same amount, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, after that rail, it's already much more better for the Rapha, of course, and he will be getting the next red as well.
Yeah, he switched control around without making a frag. Really nice play. DaHanG is rocket jump. Oh, he faked the rocket jump, and DaHanG didn't fall for it. Really interesting that DaHanG is waiting. That's really interesting from Rapha. He fakes the rocket jump and then immediately leaves. And DaHanG is a little bit confused. Oh, but he finds it. Oh, nice. Really nice from Rapha to find it. And there's red and mega coming up. DaHanG spawns at the LG, and there you go. Rapha's there in time. Really nice read from Rapha. He picked the right direction to go so that DaHanG can get nothing. There is a red pickup for Rapha. So pretty good from Rapha so far. You know, he's making smart decisions. And off of the kind of a bad start that he had. Oh, there you go, another rail. And now this is gonna be a long time, I guess, now until DaHanG gets his control back. But red and mega are at the same time. So if he realizes it, oh wow, DaHanG catches him from behind. But yeah, I guess he doesn't realize red and mega at the same time. So that's a chance for DaHanG that goes away now, that he won't see again probably. And so DaHanG is deciding to play this really slow. So can he become a ghost? Can he become a ninja and just disappear from the map? Like we saw 0-4 do earlier today against actually Rapha. That is what DaHanG has to do. Oh, he jumps all the way to red. Good repositioning. Oh, and he spots Rapha. Misses the direct rockets. Oh, man. Lots of problems for DaHanG here. Oh, man.
DaHanG.
Oh, DaHanG, man. Yeah. Not much to say about that.
Rocket jumps.
So 6 minutes left, and 2 seconds till the red spawns, and DaHanG is okay, direct rockets, really nice. Wow, that was so perfect with DaHanG. He was so like super dead, and he hits like 2 direct rockets and steals away the red. It's perfect. Impossible that he impossible situations that occur here today on FACEIT. And Rapha now is like chilling from above, drops down. He's gonna have a good position on this red. DaHanG's trying to attack with his rails, but Rapha hits the shots, so not much you can do about that. At least DaHanG does get 1. So DaHanG is 5 frags behind, and Rapha's looking really strong in this game. And it's kind of as we predicted. It's going to be like super difficult for DaHanG to get himself back in this, but it is campground, so it's the map of control. Oh, the rocket jump! Oh my god, 16 health. That was very dangerous stuff. Rapha falls back onto the Mega, and Plasma and Red taken by DaHanG. So DaHanG is in with a chance now. So should DaHanG pick up this rail, or should he go for the LG? He went for LG.
Railgun first, then LG, I guess.
Yeah,
This is best.
but I guess he has to play for the close range. I guess it changes how he can take this fight. Oh man, yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's interesting because you're saying take rail first. If he does that, he has to take a different fight. Then that's trap. And I think like I guess it's a lot less risky to go for the rail because he can keep his distance. But with the LG, he was committed to close range, and it's risky. So 4 minutes left. It looks really like Rapha's not going to stop his dominance on campgrounds anytime soon. And if it keeps up this way, it's going to be a 1-1 scoreline. And DaHanG right now picks up the LG, has the shards as well. So let's see like what kind of play can he make next. Rapha, we can see that DaHanG has actually done a lot of damage to him, and Mega spawning, and DaHanG with the LG is the perfect weapon. Oh, Rapha with the peaky railing. Oh, he hits another one. So good by Rapha. Perfect stuff there. Oh my god, he does it again. Man, DaHanG had some big chances there. All it had to take was for Rapha to miss maybe 1 rail, and DaHanG has some good ways back into the game. But of course, Rapha hits every rail. So DaHanG has made for some close opportunities in this one, but Rapha just always seems to come out on top. Picks up another red, and Rapha doesn't have to do much anymore, really. I mean, just keep running items and ignore anything DaHanG does, I guess, and just let DaHanG come to you. But DaHanG is still trying his best. And DaHanG did steal a Mega, and he has got a plasma gun. It's a dangerous combination. You should never underestimate it. If DaHanG gets a good trap, oh, he comes out with LG. Oh, great damage coming out from DaHanG. Really strong. Oh my god, really nice from DaHanG. That was amazing. Rapha commits to the rocket fight and misses the first 2 rockets. Fatal. You cannot do that. And now DaHanG is going to get this the next Mega as well, and he's got time on red. It's 10 frags. It's 2.5 minutes. It's probably not happening, but really nice for DaHanG to stay in there in the game and to swing things around, because the psychological edge or the momentum going into the next map is going to be really useful for DaHanG. Runs out of ammunition, just has to hit with the plasma, and he gets it finally. But DaHanG will be feeling a lot better about himself after making a really nice comeback there, I think.
I don't think it's enough time for it.
But at least going into the next map, he won't feel as bad.
Yes,
it's 11-1. Rapha, yeah. Rapha. I think the best moment was DaHanG's start spawn.
Yeah.
It just. It's pretty good. Never seen anyone do that before, actually. DaHanG making innovative
yeah, sometimes
plays.
DaHanG show us some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
How we can make rocket jumps, how we can make the beginning.
Yeah. And we have Furious Heights as the next map. Furious Heights.
He's a very interesting player at all, I would say.
Do you like to play against DaHanG?
More yes than no.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's
Do you have a good record against DaHanG? Or is it even 50-50?
Probably 50-50.
Okay, well, the third map's getting underway. It's 1-1 in maps between these guys. This is the grand final of the North American Cup here for FACEIT, and it's Furious Heights. We're on DaHanG to begin with, and DaHanG has the railgun start here, and this is gonna be interesting to see how he plays this. Oh, Rapha, I like that from Rapha, trying to catch him off there. Rapha has some really nice interceptions and angles here, and I guess DaHanG can read it well because he didn't get caught off guard, and now Rapha managed to take that red armor really easily, and he's going to run really fast over to this Mega, and if he can get some good opening damage here, okay, he doesn't manage to get that first shot. Wow.
Nice shot, yeah.
Yeah, DaHanG with the angles. Dodging those grenades. Oh, DaHanG again. Catching Rapha with the lightning gun engagement from an unexpected position, and the switch to rocket mid-range manages to tie it up or rather take the lead for Rapha, as, oh my god, DaHanG captures Rapha in the corner with rockets, and pretty crazy. Really, yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. DaHanG now is on top of Rapha again off the spawn with the lightning gun, tying up the game, and he's going to push his way back onto the red armor. And this is such a great move, I think, leaving the Mega up. Would you agree?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But I think it's a random moment.
You mean off the spawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. There have been quite a few random moments between these guys so far, I gotta say. And DaHanG drops now for this railgun. This is the last weapon he needed. Now he can feel comfortable really fighting in all areas of the map. 2-2 is the score, 8 minutes remaining. And of course the map score is tied, 1-1 apiece. And DaHanG is going to move over. He's so strong at the moment. He just wants to find Rapha. Hits a vertical rail onto Rapha, which is going to be very painful, because now DaHanG already had the stack advantage. He hits 200, 200, 100, 100 for Rapha. Now DaHanG just has to catch him. He's trying to do so. And he can't seem to find Rapha. Delaying the red a little bit. It's 5 seconds interval between the two, red and Mega. And there he finds Rapha. Great damage coming in. And he knows after that little bit of LG, he's done enough. And he can let Rapha leave, which is pretty nice. And now Rapha's in a lot of trouble, still 100-100. And there, another connection. This is going really well for DaHanG so far. But Rapha is holding on. He's managing to hold on, and a nice connection of rocket there. And DaHanG is going to make his way around, blocked by the grenades. It's going to be, again, DaHanG just going, okay, I still have control, I can get another chance, I don't have to rush myself to try and frag you. And here we go. Drops down, catches Rapha. Oh, but Rapha manages to escape with some good rocket damage as well. And again, blocking this and securing himself that Mega. Really nice play from Rapha. And now DaHanG, he may not realize how strong Rapha is, but Rapha knows how strong he is, and he knows he has this frag in the bag as he tries to push aggressively onwards, but the choke points, man, the defensive damage is going to stop Rapha from committing fully, which is very smart. Oh, and this is very tense stuff. Both players really weak. The railguns come out, but no one connects. Oh, gotta dodge those rockets. Lots of incoming damage there as DaHanG makes that long-range pixel rail attempt. And it is a tied game. Stuff is tense. Stuff is very even here. Mega picked up by Rapha, and he's going to make an assault onto the red. Here he comes at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And where is DaHanG? He wonders. He cannot see him. He cannot find him anywhere. Red left up on the spot. That's going to be really confusing for DaHanG. It's going to throw his timing off, I think, completely on the red. And here we go. Rapha finds DaHanG once again. DaHanG is going to fall back. Rapha still in charge of the situation. Mega coming up. The frag has got to come soon, I think. But there you go. Rapha is going to spot DaHanG once again. Rails coming out, hits one. DaHanG has to jump through. He hits the second one. And DaHanG will fall back onto the red. But now Rapha has a good advantage. So DaHanG, I guess, needs to avoid Rapha. But that's going to be pretty hard, it seems. And more damage onto DaHanG. And Rapha going for that prediction. And DaHanG read it. Really nice from DaHanG there. And even connects the rail. This is so even between these two guys. I mean, seriously. Rapha definitely playing really well today. And he just manages to get blocked by DaHanG. DaHanG, well defended. Well defended on that choke point. And DaHanG coming in aggressive. Well, Rapha coming in aggressively with the rockets and the rail, but the commitment was too much. And DaHanG takes the lead. And that fighting lasted for like 2 minutes. We were at the tied point, like constant fighting over items. And oh, Rapha with the plasma damage there on the defense. Oh, he can steal the red. He manages to do so. And the machine gun damage almost takes down DaHanG, but DaHanG's vulnerable. If Rapha got a good spawn, he can really make a frag happen here, but DaHanG is slowly building up. The opportunity is going away very quickly. Unfortunately, Rapha didn't get that lightning gun spawn that allows for that quick aggression onto the red. But he does pick up the lightning gun anyway, and he goes for the low engagement with the LG. Really smart stuff from Rapha. I love it as the Mega's up on the spot. Rapha won the Mega. So, Cooler, tell me your thoughts on this game so far. Thanks, Cooler. So, so now we have the yellow up there for Rapha. Rapha is really doing a great job. And DaHanG's trying to take this engagement. He knows he's got a slight stack advantage, but he's got to be careful because Rapha's got a better position for sure. And oh, Rapha misses the shot, unfortunately. And now we have 3.5 minutes left, and Rapha's got to find 3 frags from somewhere, or else DaHanG is going to go up 1 map in the advantage and onto a match point. So Rapha, he has time, he can be patient, he is a world-class player for sure, even if he's a little bit rusty or playing Shoot Mania at the moment and not focusing on Duel. He's someone who can definitely pull incredible things out the bag when he needs to. And there he's going to find DaHanG, dropping onto that red. There's some good LG damage coming in for Rapha there, as Rapha then has to back up and try to bait, try to trap. He finds DaHanG. DaHanG moves on, oblivious to the presence of Rapha. Rapha gonna get this Mega. And he's gonna get blocked in the choke point. Just delayed that extra second. Oh! Damage. And Rapha comes down for the commitment with the rockets. Oh, but the damage also coming from DaHanG is really huge as he tries to dance around these pillars. Got to watch out for that rail. He baits it to give him safe passage, but that was a really close spot. And Rapha's going to be so gutted he didn't get the frag there. He's going to have to now move to more drastic, more desperate options as time begins to run out on the clock if he wants to win this map. 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, he has to make a frag in the next minute maximum.
Okay, we're looking at 60 seconds. Rapha, he's got good damage there, and DaHanG, they're waiting on the choke point. I think
DaHanG is making so right decisions about positions where to be, and he has like perfect timing between all main armors.
What I really liked there was like he waited on the 50, like predicting Rapha would chase down really hard for the frag.
Like he needs like 10 seconds, and we see again normal stack and normal preparing for the next fight. Now it's almost like 100 and 200.
Yeah, and Rapha is desperate, really desperate. So Rapha picks up the yellow, but this has to be now. He has to run it. DaHanG, he cannot do anything else. He has to run it. DaHanG is being really, really good on the angles and just keeping himself at a massive distance away from Rapha. It's really hard for Rapha right now to even come close to DaHanG. That's really the challenge that he's got to deal with. And there's Mega up on the spot, and Rapha is like knows it. DaHanG is making such smart choices. He really is making life hard for Rapha. And there you go. That's got to be game. Rapha calls it. GGs are exchanged. 6-2 for the third map, Furious Heights. It's going to be 2-1 now to DaHanG as we move on to DaHanG's match point, the 4th map of this series. Of course, we will go to the 5th, all the way to the 5th map. So it stands to reason that Rapha's going to win this next one.
Yes, sure.
Of course. So, we're going to wait for them to call that map, and it's going to be Aero Walk. Aero Walk. So this is going to be pretty crazy. We already saw DaHanG play pretty well on this map. previously. I'm pretty sure. No, was it? No, it was Rapha.
Yeah, Rapha
Rapha
again
playing
is
really well
Rapha.
here. So let's see if he can do it again against DaHanG. That is what the question is going to be, because if he wants to win, he's got to win. He has no more lives left. He has to win now. If DaHanG gets this, he is the champion. Here we go. Match point for DaHanG on Airwalk. We were off on Rapha to begin with. He gets a great spawn on the Mega, and he's just going to make his way across. Love that. Rocket jumping over the grenades. He knows that's positioning. That's how he knows how important positioning is, that he's going to take that rocket jump over the grenades so that DaHanG can't get in position to block him from that red. So that's really nice opening from Rapha. Doesn't have yet the LG. There it is. And now he has everything he needs to defend the next Mega. Hits a really nice rail there. This is a great start for Rapha. And here you go, Mega coming up. Picks it up, no problem at all. And there you go, DaHanG takes that red, but Rapha knows he can really force this fight, really push for it if he wants to with that LG, and he's trying to be sneaky now. If he can drop behind DaHanG, oh, but DaHanG's going to drop behind him through the teleporter as Rapha now is looking for the rail. Oh, he misses it, but he does get the yellow, and the red is coming up, so I wonder if Rapha can get in position in time to challenge at least do damage, and it looks like he can. And DaHanG is trying to... He's in a strange spot actually. Instead of like rocket jumping up for the red or anything, he tries to engage there. And Rapha takes the frag easily. Oh wow, good follow up from DaHanG, getting that LG spawn, and Rapha doesn't like that at all. 1-1 the score now. And we've got the red coming up in 10 seconds, and DaHanG has the stairs covered. He moves straight up. I'm looking towards Rapha now. Is Rapha going to be finding a way to pressure? Yeah, there you go. He hits the rail, so that is really good stuff. But 140 armor for DaHanG is still remaining. Makes Rapha's life very difficult indeed. And Rapha's pressure like really cuts off the air supply for Rapha as he picks up that Mega, goes back onto it. So DaHanG playing positionally super well right now. Oh, and Rapha could get caught here. Dangerous stuff, but
nice movement by DaHanG.
He never gets in too deep. He's always really careful. I like it. And through the green area, he'll try to make some kind of damage. Not really getting it though. And I love how he is trying to minimize the damage he takes from Rapha. He's always trying to play the situation so damage is maximized for him and minimized for the damage that Rapha does. So it's really nice, and he gets this red. Rapha did pick up the Mega, and Rapha did manage to wait long enough and build up long enough and defend well enough to get himself up to a really crazy stack. And DaHanG has a pretty crazy stack for Airwalk as well, but here comes the fight. Rapha knows he can go straight up the stairs, LG onto LG. Rapha is close to making the frag on DaHanG. There it is. DaHanG gets pushed into the doorway there, stuck. He does nothing else but just die to the LG of Rapha as Rapha picks up the next Mega. Rapha, after all that hard work, that survival, that he's walking a razor's edge, it was so hard to do. All of it was worth it. He got the frag, he got the next Mega. He just has to make sure that he doesn't take a bad fight so that it goes for nothing on Airwalk here. 6.5 minutes left, 2-1 the score. Very low scoring game so far.
Yeah.
Not so typical of Airwalk, I would say. As these players have a lot of respect for each other, or maybe they know each other very well.
We can see how every one of the players wants to win the match, and it really makes much more interesting, well, the game. So of course I respect that game, and I respect players who plays like that serious. It really shows, I guess, that they even the price is not so high, let's say.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, it's really nice to see
as I said before, it's a kind of game of respectful and like the game of personalities.
And the grenades doing pretty well.
I'm sure Shane doesn't like to lose at all.
Yeah.
And I think it's a bigger prize for him than just money. Because with every losing, he's losing his reputation, and yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because he know, yeah, he's like a world champion.
Exactly,
and,
yeah.
He really wants to save the title, of course.
Yeah, that's very true, and especially because I guess it's really hard to come back to a game where you were the best, and because you don't practice anymore, it's like you have less skill, and now all of a sudden, people are beating you. It's like, what the hell? So, but the game is still like, we have gone 6 minutes in this. We have 4.5 left, and it's 2-1. That's amazing. These guys are. Oh, okay, there you go. Rapha making it happen. But yeah, they know each other so well. I think that they are able to really. They can think so clearly in how the other guy makes decisions that they know every right place to step, to cut off the angles, to avoid the damage. Really impressive stuff from these guys. The defense that they have is very strong, as well as the offense. So Rapha 100-100 and 3-1. DaHanG is definitely doing pretty well for Stack actually, and but the rockets from Rapha are too strong, and that's 4-1 now. But of course it's air walk, so even though the game has been really slow, DaHanG can just go crazy and get a little bit lucky and turn up the pace and get those frags really fast. Oh, here he goes, aggressive, and it just takes one bad rocket for Rapha to die, but of course Rapha hits every rocket as he should, and he manages to survive. Oh, DaHanG just missed that rocket. That was so close. That would have been a dead Rapha. 3.5 minutes left now for DaHanG to make 4 frags on aerial walk. Definitely not a tall order by any means, but nice.
So nice safety play.
Here you go.
Rapha. And it's the next threat. And he will be probably taking the next mega health as well.
Unless DaHanG can do something to stop him, but of course we knew that Rapha would win the 4th map. I mean,
sure,
it's obvious. So let's see if DaHanG can prove us wrong. It's 6 frags. I mean, there you go. That's a sweet rail from DaHanG there, and he goes straight up. Oh wow, the rocket straight in the face as he jumps up the jump pad. Suddenly Rapha's in a lot of trouble. Hits the rail on the exit to life, but is it enough though? Mega up in 12, and oh no, Rapha's railing is dangerous. DaHanG gets the kill, and the Mega's coming up. He surely can defend this. Oh no, but Rapha has another railgun. This is so bad for DaHanG. He needs the Mega. There it is. But he gets railed. Man, this is so tense for DaHanG. 4 frags, 2.5 minutes. He can definitely make this happen. Red is up on the spot very soon. 2 seconds left. DaHanG has to hold on. It is tense action here, and he is able to make a play now. But Rapha is pretty strong. 120 and 75 armor. So he's pretty strong, and he's waiting to trap his opponent DaHanG. DaHanG doesn't know where he is. Oh, but Rapha knows. Gets a little bit damage, reveals his position, and Rapha now falls back onto the yellow. So DaHanG now defending this Mega. Got 2 minutes left. He can be calm. He can take things, make haste up the stairs into Rapha. This is a move you only do when you know you have a way better stack than your opponent. And DaHanG, I guess it was a move he had to do. And here is the yellow. The pickup goes to Rapha. Oh my goodness. He runs out of cells. That is so disappointing for Rapha. But DaHanG, however, still has chances because he did not die there. And Mega's coming up soon, so DaHanG still can make this happen. Here we go, into Rapha with the LG up the stairs. He's got to make the kill. What's he going to do? He's going to keep going. Oh my god, he gets hit by a rail down to 4 points of health. Oh my god, he gets it with the rocket. Wow, I don't know if he even meant to have the rocket out there, but he managed to get the frag. Oh, okay. Nice bit of damage onto Rapha. Like 25 or so with that rocket. I thought it was a bit better, but Rapha still defending. 3 frags to go. Quick 2 spawn frags. It's not unheard of on this map. Here comes Rapha aggressive, and DaHanG shut down by the lightning gun. That's got to be it. As DaHanG now sees Rapha in the distance picking up that Mega, and he cries to himself. And good game called by DaHanG, and it's a 2-2 in maps now. So as we predicted, all the way to 5 maps. We didn't get our overtime yet though. Where is the overtime? Please, come on. I just don't know. So 8-3 on Airwalk, and crazy game. really nuts. And you predicted Rapha to win 3-1.
Yes. No. Yes.
I think so. I think it was 3-1, and I predicted he would win 3-2, and it's Blood Run. I feel like Rapha will win this. I feel like Rapha's way better on Blood Run than DaHanG. I feel like this is the weakest map of DaHanG.
Yeah.
So good luck me, Rapha and DaHanG. This is the deciding match point for the North American Cup, brought to you by FACEIT. And Rapha and DaHanG face off for the third time, all the way to 5 maps. Again, Blood Run. The start for DaHanG, really nice. He gets a really good stack. Okay, so Cooler, what do you do in DaHanG's situation here? Okay, so they meet over the next red.
It's the same thing. And hit the rail.
Whoa. Yes. Oh, nice. Good stuff. It looks like DaHanG heard you. He was listening to the stream. And, okay. Oh my god.
Yes, and it's a free mega, yes.
Okay, this is...
First. And it's the next yellow.
This is a bad start. Oh,
nice reading. Yeah, he didn't go for the yellow, and he went for the rail again.
Okay, so Rapha, tell me what Rapha needs to do now. What he's done now
play is very defensive.
Yeah.
Start to play between yellows. Yeah, it's only the way. Yellows and shards.
Oh my god, the LG from DaHanG there was really sick. DaHanG is hitting like crazy. Okay, so... Oh man, Rapha is taking a lot of damage. Whoa! Rapha! Amazing rail there. Right on the... That is clutch. That is the definition of a clutch shot. A clutch play. Is now he gets control back. That, like, if he misses that rail, for the next 5 minutes, he's probably trying to survive like a...
I agree with you, yes.
But that one rail...
But that rail changed everything.
And now it's 2-3. And I don't feel so sad anymore about my prediction. Oh, DaHanG gets called by Rapha, and now...
Nice aggression. Nice aggression, and yeah, it worked like brilliant.
Oh, Rapha. Yeah, okay, do you like that from DaHanG?
Of course not.
Let's say he steals the mega. Of course, he still dies.
Yeah,
do you think it's good then?
It's normal. Yeah, I prefer to give a frag away, but don't give mega shots.
Okay,
but only sometimes.
Okay, and DaHanG is now in trouble because his opponent is Rapha, and Rapha has control on Blood Run, and I think Rapha has some Russian blood in him. So he's, he feels pretty good with Blood Run. He feels at home.
Like, power up.
And Rapha right now is like, this is the situation for DaHanG. I'm gonna check his POV. He's got 50 armor. He's gonna be with 50 to 100 armor for the next like 2 minutes. Oh my god, what is he doing? He's crazy. He just runs it cool. Runs it, not you. I don't know how to say cool. He just runs it Rapha like a crazed lunatic. And 6 minutes 50 seconds left in this game, and oh, Rapha catching DaHanG with a lot of damage there, removing a lot of stack. But actually, DaHanG's been doing, as you said, very well, running between the yellows, and it's really nice, encouraging to see that he can slow it down.
Yeah, let's see.
And wow, the rail from Rapha is connecting today. Rapha has hit 88% rail. 8 of 9 rails, and there you go, another 90% rail. Oh my god, 90% rail, yeah. Okay. Ouch. What do you do against 90% rail? You die.
Yeah.
You die many times. 5 difference now, 6 minutes left. Oh my god. It's like holding hands outside of the teleporter. And DaHanG, oh my god, actually, whoa. Okay, Rapha was caught pretty close there to death, but he's gonna pick it up anyway. And oh my god, he just hits everything. Like seriously, 10 rails of 11 hit. That is like pretty rare. Oh my god. What do you even say to this? 6 frags the difference. And DaHanG is hitting a 16% rail. Okay. 5.5 minutes left. We have Rapha on the aggression here over the red. And DaHanG is, I mean, the thing is, when you play against people who hit like 90% rail, it's different, right? Because I mean, whenever I come across that situation, it feels like I can never win a fight.
Yeah, but we can create our game that style that not giving like so much moments to our opponent to kill us with railgun, you know? Because the map is okay for that, and we can use close fights, of course, and we can use that kind and that level of strategy, I guess. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Rail for DaHanG.
Yeah, and he did actually manage to kill Rapha, and there is, you know, plenty of time on the clock, 4.5 minutes. It's not usual you see from top players that they can give away 6 frags on Blood Run, I guess. I think, is that correct to say?
6 frags with 4 minutes left. It's okay.
Okay, so let's see if it's okay for DaHanG against Rapha. So Rapha is going to play defensively, I'm pretty sure, from this point onwards. Actually, no. If he's reading the stacks well, Rapha should realize that he's actually on an even playing field with DaHanG here. And this is going to be really interesting, the next big fight. So, and they're actually going to contest each other right at the plasma yellow here. And Rapha gets like perfect damage, and DaHanG trades very badly there. So this is going to really slow DaHanG down. He needs another minute now to like get the items back. But actually, he does pick up the mega and a yellow. So it's not super horrible for DaHanG. It's just mostly horrible. As Rapha is running around with 200 armor. Oh my god! Out of the teleporter, Rapha takes like 150 damage to 180 damage from grenades. Okay, okay. And DaHanG actually has a chance now. If he can get more damage, he's got Rapha trapped. Oh my god, with the grenades! Rapha is taking loads of damage. How did DaHanG just do that? What the hell? 3 minutes left, and DaHanG, okay, he's playing against the clock, but he's making something special happen. That could even be a top 5 moment as well. We've had so many of those today. Why not have some more? And there is a yellow pickup for DaHanG, as he's now moving around, stacks like a tank. He's super strong. He just has to find Rapha and make the connections with the rails, with the LG and the rockets to make those frags. And there he finds Rapha again, the rocket jump towards him. Okay, he realizes he's too slow, drops back for the red. Here is Mega in 10 seconds. Okay, up the jump pad to intercept Rapha. No sight of Rapha at the plasma yellow. Rapha's actually at the shards right now. And DaHanG, is he gonna read it? Ikiri rocket jumps up, he catches Rapha, doesn't want to go through. It's very hard to say what fights DaHanG should commit to, I feel like. And Rapha is definitely ready to do the Jibo. And did the teleporter. There you go, there's the Jibo. And now he should run back to the same teleporter. Okay, find your way back there. There we go. All the way back to the teleporter, picks up the shards along the way. DaHanG's gonna have to try and hit the rail on Rapha. Oh, Rapha's actually going to go straight to the LG and just disappears out of line of sight just in time. 5 frags. DaHanG has to catch Rapha, and he has to do it now. There is so little time. At least he hits the rail. Rapha's pretty low. He goes for the rocket jump. Rapha misses the rail. This is dangerous for Rapha. Really dangerous. Rapha falls back with 42 points of health. And DaHanG is still on the aggression, but the rocket's so good. And DaHanG knows he's got to make the clutch pixel rails, but it's so hard to do. Oh man. And Rapha escapes again. 1 minute 20 seconds left on the clock. DaHanG rocket jumps up to the red. One last item before the one last attack. Oh, he finds Rapha. Rapha will die, but he has to make 4 frags now in a minute on Blood Run. No way. Surely this is impossible for him to do against Rapha.
No, finally it's a good game for Rapha.
Yeah. Rapha is going to be under a lot of pressure here, but he hits the rockets. Nice. Direct to end the game. And good games called. Rapha is the champion. He won 3-2. With no overtimes though. That kind of sucks. But good job, Rapha. You finally dethroned DaHanG. And we can all move on with our lives. And So Rapha 12-7, the final score. We had a crazy tournaments today. We had everything went all the way. 3 maps every time, 5 maps every time, and it was overtimes. Lots of great games. Highlights for me, Ash. He did some amazing stuff in the European Cup. I loved some of the stuff from 0-4, and the Rapha DaHanG stuff was great too. So there's a lot of awesome action. So any highlights for you?
Yeah, thanks to players for giving us amazing games, and thanks to DaHanG for giving us some good lessons about how to begin.
We should make
sometimes, yes.
We need the GIF how to begin on the pillar spawn on DM6.
Yeah.
And so, guys, we have to wrap everything up. So I have to remind you guys of our updated platform. You can now win points on our platform, and with those points you can redeem them in our FACEIT store for awesome prizes like mouse pads. I can't even speak anymore. And we have also loads of other things coming into our inventory. We have fancy little prizes, stuff like a Fiat 500. You have stuff like the FACEIT portrait if you want one of those, and I think it's 30,000 points for that, or 20,000. And then you can get yourself a FACEIT portrait like so many of the winners of our Sunday Cups have these days. If that sounds good to you, get on over to FACEIT.com, check out our store, check out the membership stuff. There's even more details on ES Reality. And of course, remember to support us if you love the Quake Live action. And of course, do you have a Twitter or something like that?
Not yet.
No. Are you going to make one? I really suck with Twitter. I don't know, but so Kula's going to make a Twitter, and we'll get that out to you guys. You can follow him and send messages to him. And actually, what are you doing at the moment? Are you streaming, or is there any way people can find you, or is there a shout out that you want to make, or?
No, I only have a page on Russian Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually, I can be found by Quake Live, of course.
Cool stuff.
Maybe in real life. You can meet me. Yeah.
Nice. Are you going to play next weekend, do you think? Or you don't know yet?
You
already have all the points.
Probably I lost my interest of Quake Live at the moment playing, because it's hard to play every day, but without playing some games every day, you are losing your practicing, losing your preparing for the finals, and I also don't like to lose.
Yeah.
It's quite hard with my all day working, of course, and sometimes I'm so tired. But maybe we'll see.
Okay.
You want me to play?
Yeah.
Why?
Always.
Why?
Why? Because it's fun to watch you play. Yeah.
Why?
You make good games. You make Cypher rage. Nice. Come on, tell me that is all you need. That makes it worth it. Come on. We'll make sure Cypher plays so you can come and rage Cypher. So there we go. We have a plan. We'll get Kula next week in Cypher. Hopefully Strengths as well. But yeah, guys, that's the show. And remember, you can hit us up on Facebook, FACEIT Community, FACEIT.com for our YouTube channel, where we post all of our top 5s, our video content. The Horosh top 5 is there. So that's the only reason you should go there, of course. And of course, we have our FACEIT, which is our Twitter. And also follow us on Twitch. The button's over there, I'm pretty sure. So that's it. That's the show. We had loads of Quake action. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a blast. It was very crazy and tiring for us, but we made it through. So that's all from me and Kula. I think we should fist bump. There we go.
Yeah, congrats Rapha and congrats Agent as the winners of today's FACEIT Cup.
Okay, and we'll see you guys next time.